Hey guys, Cosmos here from server 2 Europe on my knight character. Here we got Class Wars, which is the room is already open. It's got 3 minutes left. I am not so ready, so I'm just gonna quickly check. Gonna go with brutality and offensive build. I'm gonna quickly check that I have the medallion. I do, and something important else is the mechanical steed. I'm just gonna check if I still have it or if it is already expired. No, I have it. I'm gonna pop into the room so I'm not late. So here we go. This is my look that I like. I just exchanged the weapon clothing in the latest event, which is really good. So I think it was all those flame items or whatever the monthly items was. Alright, just to get ready for Class Wars, let's first have a look at astrals. I'm gonna go with more percentage astrals this time, taking off willpower. Where is the other one? Physical defense right here. I'm gonna take that off as well. I'm gonna put guardian angels. So I'm gonna go with full percentage astrals, which means I got my 2 physical attacks, penetration, shield, goddess blessing, reducing damage, and I have a percentage increase here on this slot. Critical astral, guardian angel 8, reducing critical hits, hoping to get less, of course, crits. Illusion also here, this slot I've increased by 2 percentage, so that's why I have 16% at level 7. Sorry about my voice, I'm a little bit ill as well. Deflection 7, but that should be enough for any damage. It will come up to 50,000 usually. Determination level 9, I'm happy about that one. 45% increase of damage, and a regeneration 7, that's also enough. 70% of damage dealt, but very often it comes to 50,000 HP. Not super excited about using potions and scrolls, although I will do. A lot of people decided not to do it. I'll just do it just for tradition. Let's do 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 1 2. I believe I did all 1 hour. That's good. I'll do potions as well. The reason a lot of people, let me just get that through. Charm, defense, I'll actually go with a smaller potion, and that costs gold, so that's fine. That's how I will roll. Bell rating, I didn't get to see what it was. I'll have a quick look after. Shouldn't have started with a slasher. That was not so good. Should have gone with whirlwind, but it doesn't matter for the first round. There's a very high chance of winning the first round because it's all completely randomized. We got Haluhu here, but once you start earning points, of course, then the matchmaking will be points based. So then it gets harder and harder. So bell rating I pumped up to 231,000. Of course, if I use the statistic astrals, they'll be higher. So we can have, since I finished early, we can have a quick look at what happens if I take out, let's say, guardian angel and put back physical defense. That jumps the bell rating to 200 and almost 34,000. So those do add up a lot, but the effect of the percentage astrals is a lot more. I was also raising the astrals. I probably will try to make a separate video about the fact that I chose to skip the Hall of Fame and keep my items, keep the bell rating hoarded, and wait for events to raise it. I can probably go up to 250,000 bell rating, and I'll make a separate video on that probably. So sylph wise, of course, I'm using my main Hercules. Mounts, I'm totally maxed out on these. If you may know that from previous videos. The reason the numbers are lower is because I don't have this is not a cashier account. I do buy VIP and Spirit Covenant nowadays, but by large this is not a cashier account, so he doesn't have any mounts. Just whatever you could get for free, and that's why the statistics which you max out are lower. Got of course my Templars. Let's just recruit a whole bunch of them because I always forget to do that. Skills is interesting. People are I heard are having more success playing defensive knights, so that's something to consider as well. Putting Apollo shield right before Sylph activation, that definitely reduces a lot of damage received, so that's a possibility. Let's see, Sylph and that we talked about, and I should be okay. These things will of course all run for 1 hour, which is a little bit more than the class wars requires, and we're just about coming to close to round 2, and we will have a little bit stronger opponent, but probably still a very fast round, and then I'll pause so that you don't have to wait for the waiting time between the rounds. So let's go with the Whirlwind. We got Acer here, level 71 Templars. Templars of course say a lot. Also the fact that the Sylph is not evolved, that sort of tells me straight away that I can win the battle. Yeah, that's not necessary. Shield, heal, all that is fine, but you cannot delay the inevitable. So you see how easy I win against other people who are not as strong, and you will see the same way I will get beaten by people who are 350, 400, 1,000 plus battle rating. The gaps are now so big that even somebody like me at more than 200,000 battle rating looks like paper, or like a level 1 player to those guys. So we'll probably meet them, not in round 3, but probably round 4. Probably we'll see somebody really strong. So let's wait. I'll pause now until the next round. All right, here we go. Round 3 coming up, and I'm still keeping my dedication to the offensive build, or offense build. I shouldn't say offensive. Offense build. We got War Dog here with Hades 4-star blue, so practically purple, but not just yet. The Whirlwind is good because it can clean out the Templars in 1 hit, maximum 2 hits, and because the talents are maxed out on my talents are maxed out on Whirlwind, it is reactivated quite quickly, the cooldown that is, and so if he would be standing in front of his Templars, and if I really need to kill them out, then I can quickly do two Whirlwinds, so that's pretty good. Round 4 coming up, and I just wanted to say that I forgot to mention that today is Thanksgiving, which is very big in the US, and whoever else is of course celebrating it. So congrats to those people, or I don't know, happy Thanksgiving. But the reason I bring it up is also because that could influence a lot on the results of the class wars. I actually don't know why they did class wars on Thanksgiving. It's not a very good decision. Oh, I just got chaos here by Lim. And that could influence it because a whole bunch of people might not have the time to play, of course. So that could mean that people who couldn't before get into top 100 might be able to get into top 100. But that said, top 100 people are crazy, sort of Wartune addicts. So if anybody would play, it would be them. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh darn, that was a very bad decision. Totally didn't need to do that. Should have done a slasher just to get a little bit more damage to... Oh, that Templar survived. How unlucky of me. So, big mistakes. It's not good. Plus, I'm not looking very good. At least deflect worked. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to do Delphi because he still has a Apollo shield on. And he's got tons of life, so I wouldn't kill him anyways. But it's definitely not looking good for me. I have to cancel to see if I can put up a shield, but yeah, like I said, it just went all the wrong way. So good job for Lim. That's a loss right there. Alright, we got round 5, and I'm actually expecting to win this one because I lost the previous one, which means I dropped in points. And normally it should have matched me with somebody weaker, but I got Bulgarian, and he's from my server. I know him, and he is stronger than me. Normally I cannot beat him, so that's unfortunate. It means that he also had somebody who he lost to, which is why we got matched. So it's kind of unlucky for me, but I'll still do my best. Let's see what I can do. Don't really have any skills to do because I'll kill the Templars with Awakening. So I'm just gonna auto and Awaken. At least I got some rage. I know that I could do Delphic there. I have 100 rage, so if I would cancel myself at some point, I don't know if that would be happening, but if I do that, there is a Delphic available. That's something I can remember. But normally he should kill me. There is his Delphic. I'm gonna try to use a rune, but my casting is a little bit slow, so survived. You know, you have to always fight, because you never know if you get lucky with like illusion activation or deflection. So you always have to fight. Darn, no, there was no critical there. So it became even worse. No critical again. I'm hanging in there like just barely. I'm gonna try to do my Delphic. That of course cannot kill him. Just got 30,000 life. Yeah, like I said, he's definitely stronger than me, so the chance of winning is very, very small. But I'm actually happy I put up a really good fight. With criticals on myself, there could have been a chance. Maybe if the regeneration astral activated, if deflection activated. I could have won, and that's why you always have to fight, even though like almost 99% chance that you will lose. So here we got round 6 coming up. And naturally, it had to be somebody weaker because it's 2 in a row already. Actually, I don't want to risk my battle, but let's try to have a quick look at the difference on battle rating. 266, yeah, that's a mountain of difference, like I said. Now, I thought this would have been a fast fight, and that's why you should be careful, because now we're basically roughly equal, and we are in silk mode. I'm a little bit ahead and casting the skills first. So it looks like I will win. Let's see, I still get my heal rune. So unless he does something really magical. Oh, he actually could have beaten me if that was critical. You see, I became too confident. If that was a crit, I would have died. Luckily, made it. You know, just for variety's sake, let's switch to defense mode. Just gonna put shield instead of Mars, and I'll put Apollo right before Sylph activation, and I'll allow them to go first with the Delphic, and they'll reduce the damage received by 30%. So let's see how that works out. Oh, and I'll also then, if I'm switching to defense, I'll also go with bleeding instead of brutality, because I don't need to do brutality whirlwind or anything like that. So it's more of a survival type of a battle. Let's see who we get. Got 3 seconds. So with this setup, I'll start always with Ultimate Slasher, because if the Templars are behind the player, if you start with the Ultimate Slasher, it'll automatically target a Templar, and that's what you want, of course. If the Templars are in front of the player, that's not such a big deal, because you can just slasher them out, or auto. So here it became really funny with the Chaos Rune, double activations. I mean, I don't mind, but against a stronger player, this would have been a complete failure. So I'm gonna do Delphic. There's still time until the 50%, and I saw this 21% skill damage increase, so I decided to do Delphic. I'll do Bleeding Rune. Didn't survive, but then I would have done a Bleeding Rune, which would have given me enough rage to do Apollo Shield. So I'll try that again, although that was, I won that, but that was like an epic failure. So I'll try to do that better in the next battle and see how that works out. Here we go with round 8. Starting with Ultimate Slasher. And there is the Brutality Whirlwind from, let's see if I can pronounce that, Hanzo Hatton. I'm not afraid of the Brutality Whirlwind. It'll of course take out the Templars. But he's hitting me well, and it looks like his Will Destroyer build. So I'm gonna put up a regular shield. There's still 35 seconds until Sylph activation. I definitely want to put bleeding on him. But also I want to have Healing Rune available to me when he goes Sylph mode. So I'll do bleeding now. And let's get that Apollo shield through. It's got 10 seconds to survive to use the Healing Rune. 8 seconds. So let's see if I can survive this with Apollo. Doubt it. Yep, that didn't work out too well. Not at all. I wish I knew what how much bell rating he has to know if the problem was that he was just simply hitting too hard, or if this way of playing is just not very efficient. But it's also boring, so I'm gonna switch over to my dear Whirlwind. It's more fun. But I will keep then the Bleeding Rune then instead of Brutality. It causes 8,000 damage, lasts 8 turns. And actually for people who have good armor, it's really good to bleed them out rather than try to overpower them with Brutality. Brutality will increase your damage, but if he has strong armor, it's still not going to be as damaging. So let's try with the Blood Rune. Alright, here we go, next round coming up. 1,755 points so far. Oh, we got Warlocks. Yeah, that's something I definitely don't recommend. They're not as tough, so they die fast, which is good for me, by the way. This time I'll actually put the bleed rune pretty fast and have it do its magic. There's the first 8,000. Another thing I realized I didn't actually have so far a lot of illusion activations, regenerations, deflections. So that's also to do with like with luck. Sometimes those things work and you can you're better off, and other times they don't. And you have problems because you invest your astrals into those. So we'll see. This one seems good so far for me. The bleeding rune did its job. I just need to finish it off. Good. Good to win. Here we go with the next round 10. Finger on the brutality. Tasha doing brutality whirlwind. I stopped doing brutality whirlwind a while ago when I realized that just a regular whirlwind is enough. Sometimes one skill to kill off the Templar, or like just now the Sylph killed it, so then it's all good. Bleeding on already. Let the cooldowns begin. I'm gonna put up the shield already because she's taking a lot of my life. That's also Will Destroyer build, of course, works a lot better. Gonna activate healing straight away. That'll give me a chance to do possibly Blood Rune in 20 seconds if I'm alive. Still Tasha is at full health. It's gonna hit me hard with my magic defense reduced. This is gonna be not looking good. Where is my illusion, deflection, regeneration? That was deflection, by the way, 75,000. That was really good deflection, but Tasha had a lot of life left, so that didn't help too much. Here we go, next round. I was a few seconds late switching on the recording again. But we should be good. We got max 19. Templar survived. And let's see. I don't know how strong Max is, but so far his health is lower and I am hitting him pretty well, but I do have 21% skill increase on right now. But it seems to be going good. He says he's 80,000 less. I'm just asking him how much he has. 185. So not too far. 185 and 222. Oh, actually, I am buffed up. So that was, he thought I'm at 250 because I did make a blog post where I said that I could easily go to 250 with the battle increase for a battle rating increase with the Hall of Fame. But yeah, of course I didn't follow it up to say why. Then I decided not to do that. So that's probably why he thinks I was at 250. Round 12 coming up. Could be somebody stronger. Let's check it out. We got Mindy with Poseidon, so can be very dangerous because my light resist is absolutely terrible. So here I'm a little bit worried about that second Templar, but normally the activation will kill him, so I'm not gonna do the second brutality. and I cannot do Blood Rune in this situation because it could hit one of the Templars, so I'm gonna keep the runes. But Mindy is also on AFK mode, or no, is back. I don't know what rune that was because she shouldn't have had a problem with... okay, here is the Awakening. Templars should go down, both of them. Mine are still good, but of course with Triton, Mindy is absolutely not worried about it because the Delphic will definitely take out everybody, even if they were at full health. So here I got bleeding on Mindy. Of course Mindy's got the healing, there it is, and that's what I was waiting for, to do Delphic after this one, because that's a really powerful healing, the Rain Dance. 223,000. And now that there's probably gonna be Delphic, or there's a heal rune, very difficult to kill Triton for knights. Let's just do my best. Oh, illusion activation. But you know what? I'm extremely high on wind resist. Sorry, on water resist, like really high. So actually it's a really weird situation. There's a reason why I have that. Mindy is just unlucky in that sense because I have super high water resistance, which is absolutely not natural. So here is EDD. I'm gonna reply to it with a shield, bleed her out, and answer with my own, and that should finish her off. If I was a normal knight, like most other knights, I could have been dead by now, but because of the super high water resist, I didn't take too much damage at all. And of course illusion also activated on Mindy's Delphic, so that was, let's have a look. I don't remember how much I have. Actually it's not as high as I thought, 300, but it is definitely higher than most people. And that's because on every slot I have actually a water resist crystal and an electro resist. I don't have the middle one. I forgot about all this, and I didn't bother to socket anything. But yeah, that's, my resistances are a total mess. I don't actually have the time to do maps, so my current income of crystals is only by luck through the wild shop, which doesn't happen too much. Alright, we got Barty here, 3-star, 3-star Hercules. So I'm gonna put up the shield to get that countdown going. Blood Rune, and get that 100 rage, which it seems I can get right now because I did a bunch of slashers and auto attacks that allows me to do my Delphic now, which will help. And it seems I will be the first one to go Sylph mode as well. That's also, of course, really good. My deflect worked there. That's a bunch of bleedings or deflects. I got confused for a moment there. Oh, 46,000 Delphic, what a big nonsense. That was not good at all. Just because of that, I could lose this. Oh yeah. That was really unlucky situation. Could have won that easily, but just wasn't meant to be. Alright, here we got round 14. We got Ganstas with Samael Hades purple. Looks like possibly a defensive knight because there is no brutalities, there are no runes, so it makes me think that he probably, so that's a first sign, a second sign of defensive. Shadow Thrasher. He probably has a bleed rune that he can't cast now because my Templars are alive. And he's probably gonna start putting up his shield before Sylph activations. I'll bleed him out now. Put up my own shield and go Sylph mode. Oh, he bypassed his shields. That's interesting. He wants to kill me with Hades. That's his plan. He's got his purple Hades. He's very proud of it. My shield is holding. Heal Rune is ready. He's already using his Delphic, which didn't hurt me. And I got my win, which is really good. 270 points. Now we got one round left. We got 3,105 points, and that pretty much guarantees that I don't get into top 100. But I'm still gonna do and give my best as always, all the time, every day. Always do your best, give your best, and that will give me, if I win, another 270 points, which adds up to 3,275. And by some miraculous event, who knows, maybe that gets you into top 100, which it shouldn't, but anyways, it's always good to hope. Hope is free. Alright, and here is the last round 15 of Class Wars December 2014, the last Class Wars of the year, the last round of the last Class Wars, and I get Chaos activation. Now it might still fail. Awesome, it failed. His Templars did get hurt, but that bottom Templar, I don't like the way he looks. That bottom Templar might not die on self-activation. It's just something we'll have to live with. Defensive Knight here doing Shadow Thrasher. So this is a disadvantage of the Blood Rune, of course. I'm gonna do Whirlwind. Because you can't do bleeding if everybody is alive. So we're gonna go Sylph mode. We're gonna put bleeding on him. And we got 20 seconds to survive until Heal Rune is ready. He's gonna reduce my magic defense, which is already crappy. And then he's gonna smash me with the Flash Storm and the Delphic. That's his plan. It's a good plan. I have a good plan as well. Let's see how it works out. I don't want to heal right now. I have to survive it. Good. Because healing too early, you overheal also. You don't want to overheal, but you don't want to die as well. Now he's already quit Sylph mode, which is a huge advantage to me. I still have one more attack to do. That should work out fine. And Odin goes back to his gods. So back to the clouds with your lightning. 3,375 points like promised. Finished with the preliminaries. Like I said, it shouldn't be enough to get into the top 100. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did good on your Class Wars, and I hope you enjoyed the video, like I mentioned, with the commentary and everything. Please do click on like and subscribe if you did. Share with friends, and I am going to invite my friends to do Dragon Invasion. Where is Stormer? And it always helps if you guys do press like or share with friends. And I'll also put all the links in the description of the video. Bookmark dollgames.com if you haven't already. Everything is linked off from there. All the videos and all the blog posts and everything. Check out the blog, always good stuff going on. Facebook page, we're putting up anything we find out about the game. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.